Hello kids, again it is Mithun Raj from Cochin, Kerala, signing in from this part of the world, and welcome one more time for a small part of 10th standard chemistry's first chapter. It is about balance in the equation. Okay, you already know the chapter's name is chemical reactions and equations. In that we already went through a lots of about chemical reactions, but this is the last part of this particular topic called equations. I think this is the third class regarding the balancing of equation. Why I am taking this much time to make you learn this balancing means, because actually it's a very simple process. Okay, many students, what they will do, by just seeing that formulas, that big formulas, they will have a fear inside their mind. They won't even attempt the question. They will just leave it. But actually balancing is very easy. If you know the trick, it is very easy. So last class we studied about how to balance the equation in the traditional way. But the last part of the last class, what did we study? We studied about the algebraic method to balance the equations. One more time I will start from the beginning. If we are considering algebraic form, what do we have to do? We want to just count total how many elements or compounds are there in total. For example, here we have 1 CH4 1, O2 2, CO2 3, H2O 4. So total we have 4. So we need to add 4 algebras, 4 alphabets in front of each and every element or a compound. For example, A, B, C, D. In this case, we are writing it as here A, B, C, D. It's simple. It's very simple. Okay, just add an alphabet in consecutive alphabet in front of each compound or element. And this part you must listen very well. This part. Among this A, B, C, and D, what we want to do? We need to find the values of each alphabets. Okay, for that, in common we are taking one alphabet as 1. Understand? So which compounds alphabet we will make it 1? Which has the maximum mass. In this case we have C4H10, which has the maximum mass. So here the total mass of this C4H10 is about 14. So we are taking it as 1. So already we have A is equal to 1. We got the value of one alphabet as 1. From this equation we need to derive B, C, D and all. Understand? For example, in this case we have, regarding carbon, what is the value? 4 into A, 4A. Hydrogen we have 10. So 10 into A, 10A. See. Regarding oxygen, how many? 2. That means 2B. Regarding carbon, only 1. 1C. Regarding oxygen, 2C. Regarding hydrogen, 2D. Regarding oxygen, 1D. Understand? That's how we will give the value for these equations. We can solve. We will solve 2 more equations like this, and I think after that you will be able to solve any equations. Okay, any equations you are getting, you will be able to solve them. Okay, and after this class, if any doubt is there, any doubt persists regarding the solving of chemical equations, what you want to do? You must post in the group. Okay, otherwise if too many students are telling me, I will log one more video regarding this chemical equation and all. I have already posted the rules and regulations for this balancing chemical equations in the our WhatsApp group. You will understand by reading that. But actually it is very simple. Let's do another example. Okay, take this one. Okay, where is my... come on. So we will take this one. L plus O2 will give L2 O3. Aluminium in presence of oxygen will react to give aluminium oxide. Okay, this is also called as the corrosion of aluminium. aluminum oxide is formed. Okay, first, as you know, what we want to do? We want to add alphabets. Here, I will add A, add B, and add C. So which one I want to make one which has the maximum mass? Of course it is Al2O3, and we will take C is equal to 1. We have one equation which is C is equal to 1. Okay, regarding that we can find the value of A. So here C into 2, 2C is equal to here only 1. A. So value of C is 1. So if we add 1 means 2 into 1 will give 2. So what we have A is equal to 2. Write it here. We have the value of A is equal to 2. Next one we have here B. We need to find the value of B. Here 2B is equal to 3C. From that, how we can consider the value of C? How? Tell me. We already have C is equal to 1. So if we substitute it here, what will happen? 2B is equal to 3. So what we will get? B is equal to 3 by 2. So we have B is equal to 3 by 2. So if we write that in equation, we will get 2L. I will write with black ink so that you will understand very well. 2Al plus B is 3 by 2. 3 by 2 O2 will gives C is 1. L2O3. L2 O3. Balance or not? Let's see here. 2L. Oxygen is 2 into 2 by 2 on 3 of, but I told in the last class is we need whole numbers in equations. So what to do? So multiply the entire equation with what? The entire equation with 2. So we will get what? At the end we will get 4L plus 3 O2 will give us 2Al2O3. Let's see it is balanced or not. We have here aluminum 4. Here also 2 into 2, 4. Here oxygen 6, 3 into 2, 6. Here 3 into 2, 6. Aluminum balanced, oxygen also balanced. Okay, which trick would you prefer to solve the equations for exam? I think this is more easier than that. Okay, it's not that much confusing. If you are doing like this means there is no way you will mistake that balancing of equation. But in the ordinary traditional way if you are doing means when it comes to big equations you will have trouble. I am talking about not 10 standard. 10 standard this balancing equations it will come very small equations. Maximum like this one or before we already solved about the butane or the LPG questions like that will come. It is easy for you to solve that. But when you are going to higher classes, remember this method also. If it is a big equation like 10 compounds are there, 10 elements or 10 compounds are there, a big chemical equation, it is very easy to find out through this algebraic method. So for you we can solve one more, okay, one last equation also we will solve. Okay. So this will be the last equation we are going to solve. I know already you understand how to solve the equation, but different types. This ionic compound also we will solve how. I told that if something comes identical, what we are to do? In this case we have SO4. They are identical and same. We can take it as X. If we are not also taking it as X, we will get the equation balanced. But for easiness we are taking it. But in algebraic form, we are not taking it as X, although it is fine. So let's do A, B, C and D. For Fe2O3 I give A, H2SO4 I give B, Fe2SO4 twice I give C, and H2O I give D. So the ferric oxide, iron oxide plus sulfuric acid will give ferric sulfide and water. So here which compound has the maximum mass? Of course it is Fe2SO4 thrice, because here is total 2 ions, 3 sulfur and 12 oxygens. So I will take what as 1? I will take C is equal to 1. I got one equation, isn't it? From here we can start solving. 2C. Fe's power is 2. 2C is equal to here A's power is also 2. 2A. So cutting the 2, we will get C is equal to A. And we know C is equal to 1. So A is equal to 1. A is 1, C is 1. Next part we want to find. We want to go for, let's do it with SO4. Okay, SO4. SO4, the value is what? 3. So we have 3C, which is equal to 1B. Isn't it? C, we have what? C is 1, so we can cut it. So B, we will get B is equal to 3. Next, one more alphabet we need to find. One more algebra we need to find. It is D. Let's see. D and B. 2B. 2B. Hydrogen's power is 2. 2B will give us 2D. That means 2 and 2 cancels. B is equal to 2. B is equal to D. Here we have B is equal to 3. So D is equal to 3. It's easy. Let's substitute this in the equation. We will balance it. Let's see. We have A is equal to what I think? 145. F E 2 O 3 plus B we have 3. 3H2SO4. 3H2SO4 will give you what? C we have what? C we have what? Fe2SO4 thrice. Fe2SO4 thrice plus D is equal to 3. 3H2O. 3H2O. Is it balanced? Let's see. Let's see it is balanced or not. Iron we have 2. Oxygen we have 3. Here and we have 2. Oxygen we have, let's leave it, oxygen at the end we can balance it. Here we have 3, 6 hydrogen. Here also 3 2s are 6 hydrogen. Sulfur we have 3 times 3. Here also thrice 3. Total oxygen how many are here? We have 3 into 3 plus 12 gives how many? 15 oxygens. 15. Here how many we have? 4 into 3, 12 plus 3 into oxygen 3, 12 plus 3 also 15. Iron balanced, oxygen 15 balanced, hydrogen 6 balanced, sulfur SO4 3 balanced, isn't it? So I think now this method is becoming a bit more easier for you, isn't it? Okay, it is fine. And while you are writing the answer during examination, try to use these steps. Okay, you want to write these steps also. Directly, if you are writing also, you will get marks. But if you write these steps, it will be more clear for the examiner that you are very well know about this balancing of equation. Okay, I hope that there is no more doubt regarding balancing of equation. Any equations I will give you, you must balance it and show me. Understand? So for homework, what you want to do? I have given 10 solutions of this equation. 10 solutions I have. That means already the answer is there. But by this step, this algebraic step, you want to do that. Anyway, answer you already have. Like this already is given, this also is given. What you want to do? You want to find the values of this one. I know it is very easy. Just try it as a homework. And for the till this portion, I will also give the notes also. Two types of notes I will give. One is class notes. Okay, that is one of the important things regarding science. Class notes. It's simply like there will be a heading, there will be a small note. That is for your reference. That is not question answers. That is for your reference. With the same time, I will give question answers also. There is a question bank from which the questions are asking for the examination. I will give all the repeated questions which is asked in the future. No, asked in the past. Sorry, my kids. If I know that how it's interesting or not. I know the questions which is going to ask in the future. There is no need of writing in the examination sample. So this is about balancing. So almost 60 or 70% of that chapter is finished. Now the next chapter, in the next class, we are going to study about different types of chemical reactions. Okay, different types of chemical reaction. Last class, or I think 2 classes before, you have already studied. How many types of chemical equations are there? Not chemical equations, sorry, not chemical equations. Chemical reactions. You studied about total 4 are there, isn't it? 4 types of, I told, 1. First one was combination reaction. Combination. It's only an introduction for that. In the next class we will study it in detail. Combination means 2 elements are combining together. Combining together to get one compound. That is called as combination reaction. For example, carbon plus oxygen will give what? Carbon dioxide. Simple, isn't it? Combining. The second type of reaction is decomposition reaction. Decomposition is splitting. One element is splits into one compound is splitting into 2 different elements. For example, hydrolysis of water, H2O. When we add electricity, it will becomes hydrogen and oxygen. Understand? That is a decomposition reaction. The third is displacement reaction. Displacement means kicking out. Mostly some highly reactive metals, they will kick out some other element from an equation and they will replace their place. The fourth one is double displacement. Double displacement means the entire compound is being replaced. Both the metals are being replaced. In that, in the next class we will study about that in details. And after that, one of the important part from this chapter, it is about oxidation and reduction. Oxidation means gaining. Whenever a compound gains oxygen during a reaction, it is called as oxidation reaction. And whenever the oxygen is given away, it is called as reduction reaction. Oxidation reaction, reduction reaction, and redox reaction is very important. Lots of questions are coming from that part. And displacement reaction also is very important among these 4 types of reactions. So that's all for today. In the next class we will study in detail about the first 4 types of different types of reactions, and in the next class we will study about oxidation, reduction and redox reactions. Okay. So what you want to do, the notes I am giving, just write it to your science notebook. Okay. Use a particular notebook for science. One notebook is enough. You don't need to use different. If you want, you can write use 3 notebooks. One for chemistry, one for physics, and one for biology. But anyway, as you like, you can do that. But anyway, this is the first chapter. Use a new notebook and write the chapter's name, date, and the notes which I am giving. Just try to copy that to your notebook. Okay, write it neatly. And the spelling mistake and all, you must check and correct it from the textbook. And one more thing about this syllabus and about this question paper, these NCERT books, that is the main study material you have. There won't be any questions outside from that textbook. 2 types of books are there. One, you have seen the 10th standard, the teaching book, and one more book is there. one more book is there. If you are not got that, we will try to provide that book also. These solutions like these difficult questions will come from that that textbook. It's only a reference book. That's also NCERT same 10th standard reference book. So the difficult questions and these numericals and all is coming from that book. That also we will try to provide you. Okay. So during this corona time, be safe, stay at home. Okay. This is Mithun Raj, your science master, signing off from this part of the world. Okay. Take care, my kids. Goodbye and Jai Hind.